Welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. We have with us, of course, Delegate Brian Chisholm.
Howdy.
Welcome back, Brian. So we're calling this More U-Hauls, Brian, because, you know, U-Hauls, the things that you rent when you want to leave, we actually have a U-Haul award to give today, and it's to Wes Moore. Why? Because Brian on X, you know, the formerly known as Twitter, Carter Elliott IV, which is the governor's communications director for his political campaign, Carter Elliott IV, put out there, he said, more jobs, M-O-O-R-E, jobs. No one ever said that. Of course, Governor Wes Moore announces 250 new jobs in Howard County and 150 new jobs in Frederick. They're so excited to announce jobs when, in fact, everybody wants to leave, right? More than 50% of Marylanders want to leave. So we're going to give Carter Elliott and Governor Moore the U-Haul Award for being so obtuse about how many people want to leave, and they're celebrating people coming. You know what? When people come, Brian, after they're here for a little while, they're like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have come to Maryland. Thoughts?
Yeah, well, he first got elected, you know, we were told he was charismatic and he was a motivator. And I agree, he is a motivator. He has motivated tens of thousands of people to pick up and leave this state quickly. If I was a U-Haul dealer, I would plant my corporate headquarters right in Maryland so I can take advantage of all the people that have decided I am out of this joint. And you know they move quickly now. I mean, it is a prosperous business.
So Brian,
2 men in a truck has now become 15 men in 17 trucks.
You'll love this. So Carter Elliott the fourth, who works for the governor of Maryland as his communications director, was so upset that I put, well, I'm sure that the growth is from U-Haul dealerships. When he posted the jobs that were coming to Maryland, he was so upset that he started arguing with me on X, because it shows you how thin-skinned they are, because they know that it's true, right? Look, Brian is self-employed, podcast listeners. I am self-employed, and we both serve in the legislature. We will tell you, we experience the taxes and the regulation and the absurd, lack of respect for people that put everything on the line to be able to have a business in the state of Maryland. And we know how hard it is, and we love this state, which is why we keep fighting. But the fact of the matter is Carter Elliott and the governor of Maryland, they're pushing people out like crazy. They get a couple hundred jobs coming in, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Someone actually wants to move here.
It's sad when you're a governor of 6 million people and you're applauding 250 or 150 jobs. Are you serious? I mean, I can imagine the Staples down the road saying, we just hired 250 new people. Good. We should do a ribbon cutting for them because it's a small business. We're talking about a whole state and we're applauding 250 to 150 new jobs. That's absurd. And that's probably why, Carter Elliott IV, the chief Twitter watchdog, I guess, for the governor, got so upset because they know that they have no leg to stand on. And we're in a sad state in Maryland. And
oh, God, yeah.
I mean, the problem is we're going to continue to push people out that have jobs. And guess what? Guess who leaves with them? The grandparents, because the grandparents are only here for their kids now. There are so many retired people that come up every day and say, we are going to have to get out of here, but it makes us sad because we want to be here for our kids. So they moved to Pennsylvania, they moved to Delaware, some of them moved to Florida, but the Governor Moore is going to keep the family unit together because he's going to push them all together out of Maryland.
So, I think we should have a graphic on this that has the governor of Maryland, Governor Moore, inside of a U-Haul dealership, or a U-Haul truck driving it, and helping everybody and pulling them on a trailer and have a bunch of people on the trailer as he pulls them across the river outside the state into Pennsylvania or Delaware or Virginia or West Virginia, just headed out of state. Because he should win this award, Brian, because he really, well, of course, you may not be able to get over the bridge because you can't rebuild the Key Bridge. There is that. Yeah.
I can see on the side of the truck, it would be a great graphic. It was like him and Carter Elliott IV, or him and his buddy, the Jolly Ginger. They might be the same person. I don't know. If they're on the side of the truck, see y'all. It'd be awesome if those two were just on the side of the truck.
And that's the dumbest bill in America. Congratulations, Wes Moore. You've won the U-Haul Dealership of America Award.